Today we're going to be unboxing a coilover kit for a Honda Civic year 2016 to 2021. Here we have the rear shock absorbers. These are the rear shock springs. These are the adjustment collars for the rear spring. These are going to be your front coilovers with spherical bearing adjustable camber plates. The kit also comes with 2 wrenches for loosening and tighten the locking rings, as well as a 1.5 and 3mm hex key. The product also comes with a user manual so you know what you're doing, as well as the product brochure, and most importantly, a sticker. Okay, some simple tools we're going to use for today's install is going to be a large torque wrench, a large electric impact, a trim removal pry tool, a 5mm hex key, a long extension, a short extension, a 19mm deep socket, 17mm deep socket, 15mm deep socket, 15mm deep socket, a 12mm deep socket. If you have a lift, a transmission jack would be good to help you out. Let's start off by opening the hood and secure the hood with the hood prop. Use your 19mm and loosen all 5 lug nuts. Next up is to lift the vehicle and use your 19mm with your impact to finish loosen the lug nuts. Now carefully disconnect the ABS wire harness. Next, use your 12mm deep socket with an impact to remove the brake hose bracket bolt. Now use your 14mm to remove the sway bar end link nut. Now you can remove the end link from the strut. Use a 17 deep socket with an impact to remove the strut to knuckle bolt. The strut top mounts are located on both sides of the firewall in the engine bay. Use a deep 14mm socket with an impact wrench to remove the strut mount bolts. Now you can drop the front strut. Now that we have the new coilover, let's prepare it for install. So these coilover already come preloaded from the factory. But before you install, make sure to tighten the preload adjustment collars. Be sure to tighten the ride height adjustment collar as well. The adjustable camber top mount has 4 adjustment bolts. Use a 5mm hex key to loosen the 4 bolts for camber adjustment. To loosen, the spherical camber plate can be adjusted forward or backwards. But for this installation, we'll keep it at the factory neutral position. Align the indicator to the center position and lock down the 4 bolts. Just a side note that camber can always be adjusted while the coilover is installed on the vehicle. The dampening adjuster on the top is very easy to use. Turning counterclockwise softens the dampening, while turning clockwise stiffens the dampening. The results are almost immediate. After installation, you may fine-tune the dampening based on your driving needs. The kit features a 1.5 hex key that you can use. To lock the dampening adjustment knob, insert the hex key from the side. Loosen it to remove the knob if needed. For installation, reinstall the knob and lock it back down. Be sure to remove the top mount nuts before installation. Install the coilover and make sure the studs are aligned with the holes. You can now hand tighten the top mount nuts. Use your 15mm deep socket with an impact to tighten the top mount nuts. Use your 17mm deep socket with a torque wrench to torque the top mount nuts to 60 Nm. Use your jack to support the knuckle during the installation. Carefully try to align the coilover into place. Now that the coilover is in, carefully thread the bolt into the knuckle. Use your deep 17mm with an impact to tighten the bolt. Next, use your deep 17mm socket with a torque wrench to torque the bolt to 120 Nm. Now that's out the way, slip the sway bar end link into place and install the nut. Now use a 14mm deep socket with an impact to tighten the sway bar end link nut. Now position the brake hose bracket and install the bolt. Use a 12mm deep socket with an impact to tighten the brake hose bracket. Don't forget to reconnect the ABS wire harness. You can now lower the jack and remove it from under the vehicle. You can now reinstall the wheel. Use a deep 19mm socket to snug the lug nuts. Now with the 19 attached to an impact, tighten all lug nuts. You can now lower your vehicle. Using a deep 19mm socket with a torque wrench, torque the lug nuts to 120 Nm. Use a deep 19mm socket to loosen the lug nuts. Lift the vehicle into the air. Using a 19mm deep socket with an impact, remove the lug nuts. Now you can remove the wheel. Once again, support the lower control arm with the jack. Use a deep 17mm with an impact to remove the lower control arm to the knuckle bolt. Carefully remove the bolt. Use a 12mm socket with an impact to remove the sway bar end link bolt from the lower control arm. Once you have removed the bolt, go ahead and lower your jack. You can now remove the rear shock springs. The deep 17mm socket with an impact to remove the shock to knuckle bolt. Use your trim tool to remove the inner fender liner clips. Using a 12mm, a short extension, and an impact, remove the rear shock bolts. Pull back the liner to access the two 12mm bolts up top. Now that the shock absorber is free, you can remove it from the vehicle. You can see where the two bolts were located on each side. Now we're going to prepare the rear coilover install. First off, lock the spring perch so that it doesn't back out. And make sure to lock the ride height adjustment base as well. The rear shock dampening adjustment is done by removing this rubber cap. Turning counterclockwise, soften the dampening. Turning clockwise, stiffen the dampening. Insert the rubber cap back into place and let's prepare for install. Slide the strut into place. Start Start off by mounting the bolt on the rear side. Then you could do the one on the front side. Use a 12mm deep socket with a long extension and tighten the bolts. Now use a 12mm deep socket with a long extension and a torque wrench to torque the bolts to 60 Newton meters. Use the jack to raise the knuckle and align the shock. Install the bolt into the shock. 17mm deep socket with an impact wrench to tighten the shock to knuckle bolt. Use your 17mm with a torque wrench to tighten the shock to knuckle bolt to 120 Newton meters. Install the spring and the new bump stop. Install the spring perch and the upper isolator. Now that everything is set into place, go ahead and lower your jack. Raise your jack on the lower control arm just enough to where the holes align. Push the bolt into place. Now use a 17mm deep socket with an impact to tighten the bolt. Install the sway bar end link bolt. Now with a deep 12mm socket with an impact wrench, tighten the bolt. Now you can remove the jack from under the car. Now with your deep 12mm socket with a torque wrench, torque the sway bar end link to 60 Newton meters. Now use your 17mm socket with a torque wrench to torque the knuckle to lower control arm bolt to 100 Newton meters. Don't forget to reinstall the inner fender liner clips and then install the wheel. You can now hand tighten each lug nut. Using your deep 19mm socket with an impact, tighten each lug nut. Now using your 19mm with a torque wrench, torque the lug nuts to 120 Newton meters. Now remove the hood prop and close the hood.